Печерский monastery near Nижний Новгорod is one of the most famous pictures by Alexandra Savrasova. This picture is a great example of Russian school of landscape painting.
Alexey Kondratьевich Savrasov was a Russian landscape painter. Savrasov was born into the family of a merchant. He began to draw early, and in 1838 he enrolled as a student of Professor Karl Rabus at the Moscow School of Paint, Sculpture and Architecture. Using a common, even trivial and extremely simple landscape, Savrasov emotionally showed nature. The artist created a special genre of Russian landscape. He painted views common to Central Russia, filling them with special subtle lyrics.
In the picture we can see Pечерский, a ancient monastery with nearby villages. The culmination of the picture is certainly the Pечерский Ascension Monastery. It was founded between 1328 and 1330 on the banks of the Volga River in Pologor by Saint Dionysius. The Laurentian Chronicle was written in it, the most important source of information about the history of ancient Russia. Savrasov highlights a structure that is painted with a light big paints with the lightest and brightest shades, thereby emphasizing the importance of the object in the picture in history and culture.
In the 16th century, the monastery reached its peak. However, on June 18, 1597, at the third hour of the night, the monastery was destroyed by a mountain collapse.
To the place where Savrasov captured it, the monastery was moved in 1595 from the years that had been slipped into the Volga. The Pечерский Ascension Monastery had stood on its original site since the beginning of the 14th century.
Therefore, in the same 1597, the monastery was moved a verst upstream of the Volga, and the Church of the Transfiguration of the Lord was erected in the old place.
On the left side of the picture we can see the Volga River, the main waterway of European Russia, and certainly its beauty.
Special attention should be paid to nature. A beech forest grows in the left part of the picture. The artist executed it in dark colors, emphasizing that this is one of the few places where it is cool in summer. And of course, the beech grove is a symbol of the motherland for any Russian person. That is why the forest is so important in the picture. We should also say a few words about the sky. Savrasov also conveyed it in very soft, maybe even pastel colors, but at the same time the sky looks very saturated and realistic. Roofs of houses can be seen in the distance. This is nothing but a sloboda, a small village surrounding important objects, such as fortresses and monasteries. This sloboda, like the monastery, was called Pечерская because Saint Dionysius, the founder of the Ascension Monastery, came from Kiev and was surprised by the similarity of these mountains with the Kiev Pечоры. Subsequently, the entire northeastern part of the Nizhny Novgorod became so called. The landscape was very highly appreciated by contemporaries. Everyone noted the high lyricism of the composition, the way the artist drew the viewer into the landscape, makes him follow himself, as if it was really possible to run down the slope and end up the sloboda depicted in the painting. The compositional construction was so successful that later it was even repeated by Savrasov's pupil Isaac Levitan in the painting Evening Golden Bliz in 1889.